Realistic 3D city skyline at sunrise. Glass and steel skyscrapers reflecting soft sunlight below. Ultra-realistic office on the top floor of a skyscraper with a cityscape view, modern furnishings, and a man with black coffee. Close-up of a laptop screen with stock charts and candlestick graphs showcasing rising indices and financial data. Realistic street view with a crowded sidewalk, commuters, and moving cars reflecting on tall buildings. 3D construction site with cranes, workers in safety gear, and shadows of the city in the background. Luxury art gallery with rare paintings, wealthy buyers, and an auctioneer under soft ambient lighting. Realistic small kitchen with a young woman drinking tea in a casual home atmosphere, papers on the table. Ultra-realistic trading floor with traders and monitors showing financial data amidst shouts and gestures. High-end luxury apartment interior with modern furniture and panoramic views, set for a virtual tour. Cozy cafe with a young entrepreneur analyzing a tablet amidst ambient sunlight and coffee cups. Modern boardroom with a panoramic view where professionals discuss strategy while holographic charts are projected. Suburban kitchen where a small group discusses bills in a casual environment with papers and phones on the table. Penthouse interior view with the man gazing at the city skyline at night, reflecting on the laptop and charts nearby. Cozy suburban apartment at night with a young woman grading papers. Warm lighting reveals city lights outside. Digital world map hologram showing global market reactions with glowing indicators for various global regions. Luxury car driving on a city highway at night, showcasing city lights reflecting off its shiny surfaces. Museum interior, where rich donors are viewing artworks under ambient lighting amidst realistic sculptures. University library with students deeply engaged in reading economics and finance books, surrounded by soft, natural lighting. The city skyline gleamed under the morning sun, a mix of glass towers and steel structures stretching into the horizon. Ethan Caldwell gazed out of the window, reflecting on the recent interest rate cut by the Federal Reserve. For most, the rate cut may mean lower savings returns, but for the elite, it's a golden opportunity. Meanwhile, Sarah Mitchell, a young schoolteacher, sipped her tea, feeling the weight of her student loans. Back in Ethan's office, he executed trades with precision, buying undervalued assets and leveraging returns. At a construction site, workers built the foundations of wealth, unaware of the macroeconomic dance above them.
An art gallery prepares for an exclusive auction. Rare paintings and collectibles are about to be sold at unbelievable prices. Families discuss the rate cut at home, pondering its effects on mortgages and savings, while the wealthy act fast. Ethan speaks with Clara Jensen about locking positions in tech funds, highlighting swift market moves. On the trading floor, the atmosphere is chaotic, yet controlled. Traders execute orders with precision amid the market's rapid shifts. Real estate agents prepare luxury penthouse tours for wealthy clients, leveraging the advantages of financing for the rich. A young entrepreneur analyzes the Fed's decision implications. Despite lower rates, he lacks the capital to fully access opportunities. Ethan meets with investors in a luxurious boardroom. Discussions revolve around asset classes and maximizing capital efficiency.
In a small cafe, ordinary citizens discussed rising rents, student debt, and stagnant wages. The Federal Reserve's decision felt distant, but shaped their reality. Ethan connected with international partners, discussing arbitrage opportunities and currency fluctuations impacted by lowered U.S. interest rates. In a university lecture, students and professors debated wealth accumulation ethics, unaware of the real-world implications unfolding elsewhere. Back at his penthouse, Ethan reflected on the day. Wealth growth is driven by information access and capital, amplifying the divide. The cityscape at night reflected wealth dynamics, luxury juxtaposed with modest homes, highlighting economic disparity. Ethan reviewed his portfolio, knowing the Fed's decision was framed as beneficial, but it primarily served to reinforce existing hierarchies. Sarah Mitchell, returning from grading papers, felt the weight of systemic imbalance amid rising stock markets and stagnant wages. News anchors dissected the Fed's policy, while Ethan planned his next investments, ready to leverage rate cuts for growth. In the tech sector, startups face different financing landscapes, with VC funds selectively flowing toward proven concepts. The landscape was not uniform. Advantages were magnified by existing capital, creating a cycle where success begot further success. Luxury goods markets felt an uptick in interest. High-end watches to exotic cars became stores of value, with staggering sums exchanged. Ethan consolidated gains from equities, real estate, and tech startups, exploring offshore opportunities with data-driven decisions. In contrast, Sarah and her colleagues discussed rising living costs and student debt, feeling the Fed's rate cut as an indirect influence. The city, under sunset, reflected glass towers and construction cranes, showing the clear mechanisms of wealth and opportunity. Ethan prepared for a private investment summit to share insights with a select audience, where decisions ripple beyond walls. Ethan leveraged, diversified, and multiplied wealth, while Sarah navigated constrained options, learning and adapting incrementally. The arts and culture sector felt subtle shifts. Museums reported increased donations, while cultural events targeted affluent demographics. Trading districts thrived, real estate deals closed rapidly, and tech startups leveraged cheaper capital. Ethan reviewed projections, identifying opportunities formed by rate cuts, fiscal policy shifts, and capital flows. U.S. rate cuts are catalysts for wealth concentration. The rich gain power through preparation, foresight, and capital advantage. The city slept under lights, while tomorrow's narrative promised continued trading and wealth navigation amidst economic currents.